Hi everyone. I hope everyone is well. I hope this video meets you in a good place. I am coming to talk about breastfeeding. It is officially over for me. Uh, we had only one incident, maybe about 2 weeks ago, where she asked for breast milk, and I said no. And I felt confident in that no. And not only did I feel confident, I knew that that was the end. As we led up with the breastfeeding, I noticed that she is more um, involved when it socially in open environments. I went to visit my mother about a week ago, and I don't get to see her often. She's about 6 hours away from me, and she adjusted much better to her environment. And not cling to me so much. So I think that that was a concern of mine was her being clingy, and now she's not clingy and not as clingy. Of course, I'm mommy. She's always gonna love mommy. Um, this past weekend, she spent time with um, my in-laws, and I think she had a really great time. I wasn't there, but I saw some videos and footage of her pictures, of her getting along with everyone. And even when we stopped by my friend's house, one of my college friends, my freshman sister, she, my daughter, was very open to going to, her mother, my friend's mother, and even my friend. She may not have lingered as long, like you can't carry me the whole time, but I'll chill with you for a minute. And so she's overcome that. What do they call it? They call it like the fear and separation anxiety, but I think it's more than just separation anxiety. Personally, I think it's more of a reassurance anxiety. The need to be reassured that someone or something is going to consistently be there and not change, which is, I think, within reason if you think about it, because you're in a womb for 9 months or 10 months in her case, and then suddenly everything changes. So I understand that, and then for the next 9, 10 months or however long, whatever the situation is, if it remains the same, changes can be intimidating. And since she stayed at home with me, and I'm a domestic engineer, or I don't mind saying that I'm a stay-at-home mom because I love it. I love being able to take care of my children and knowing that they are well taken care of, knowing that they have everything they need, knowing that they can come home and they will get adequate help with their homework, not just to get their homework done, but to make sure that they're understanding. And I love knowing exactly where they are intellectually and academically. So for me, or for us, my husband and I, we sat and talked about it a lot because it was an issue for us in the beginning, and now it's an investment for us. And it's cool. It's an adjustment. It is. I'm still mastering it as a sense, but it is. It has its moments. um. All right. So now that I'm done breastfeeding, the only well, not the only, but what I can talk to you about is my issues and my dealings with parenting and what I face. I'm so sorry. I lost my voice and I only recently got it back like this morning. And so I'm doing this video. But issues that I face. And one thing I am dealing with is the weight. My first child, I lost the weight within 6 months. I was fine. And the second child, within 4 months, I was back down to size. I was 130 pounds, 130, 35 pounds. And this child, she will be 2 in 2 months. And I am 40 pounds overweight. No, I'm 45 pounds overweight. Over my normal weight, which is 135 pounds. So, for me, it's a lot, and I am dealing with that. But one thing I am doing is coming to realize that the weight isn't as important as being healthy. And I have always had an idea of what I wanted my body to look like, and I always was able to work towards whatever that was. Now I'm set to have like a strong body. Like, I want to have muscle mass, not particularly cut muscles. Not I don't want to be a bodybuilder. I just want to have muscle mass. I want to look strong and intimidating, and so I think now is actually a good opportunity since I actually have a little bit of weight on me. And I started a journey. I started a wellness journey. I'm very spiritual. I'm a very spiritual person. I do as much as I can to elevate my spirit, and I do believe in vibrating higher as far as doing things to help my spirit accommodate to vibrating higher. And since my birthday is in 30 days, I have decided to do a live raw journey because I was in Atlanta this weekend and I was eating raw while I was there, and I forgot how good it feels to eat live raw food. And then I had a sound meditation on top of that with at Phoenix and Dragon in Atlanta, Georgia. Maybe not even Atlanta, Georgia, but it's in Georgia, and with April. Oh man, and it was lovely. And she said that the effects would last for at least 72 hours or more. And it really is a great thing if you can, link up with someone or just, it's really great. That with the live, it made me realize that, yeah, I want to feel like that all the time. So I want to incorporate live into my diet at least for the next 30 days. And after the next 30 days, and then if I feel a need to expand my diet from live raw, then I'll do so. I'll also track my weight loss in the journey because I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up losing some weight. And as far as issues and parenting, one thing I'm dealing with right now is actually accepting, that my daughters are entering puberty. And before I was kind of reluctant, like I didn't want to acknowledge it. When my 12-year-old started showing signs of she was entering puberty, I kind of was, it was hard for me. It was difficult because my yes, 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 you can come down. My pubescent years weren't the happiest, and so it was hard for me to accept. But once I started to see her mind, her intellectual development mature as well, it was actually encouraging that she'll, it's going to be cool. It's going to be a good thing. And she's very responsible, so I'm okay with it now. So I'll bring up more parenting issues, which there are plenty. I have plenty, and I'll transition into that. But I hope everyone is doing well. I really would love for this video to bless every eye, every person, every viewer with love, light, and peace. All right, later.